What's up guys, Dan from the Headwaters Kayak Shop. I'm out here today with Max Limit Adventures and we've got the Bluesky Boatworks Angler 360. Dave's over there in the Titan 10.5 and this is actually Dave's personal boat, and I just thought it'd be fun to do a little comparison to put these two boats, I don't want to say head to head because they're different, but we're going to play with them. We're going to give you guys our feedback, so come along and hang out. All right, here we go. So as I get in, I just put it in the middle setting to get me off the dock into some deeper water. And then I kick this forward, that drops the prop down, and away I go. This has the new 2.0 drive in it, and what you guys will notice here is it's got a 2-bladed prop instead of the 3-bladed prop. Makes a big difference for cavitation, and just the overall smoothness of the drive is way better. You want to see how fast these things go, just to kind of compare? All right, let's go. Let me get it going up to speed here and we'll see. About 4.5 miles an hour. That's definitely max on the Titan. Now look at that thing squatting. One thing I'm noticing here is Dave's got his transducer mount going off the front, which works out pretty good, but as I'm pinning it, we get a little bit of splash up over the deck. And I think if we were out in chop, that'd be a pretty wet ride. So on a downwind run with just a little kick, we're doing about 3.8 miles an hour. Definitely efficient. Dave's, what do you like, 275 or so? 275. Just to give you guys a reference, that's Dave in a 10.5 at 275. I'm about 230. Not even beginning to weigh this thing down. Hey Dave, man, you want to do an on-water swap? Let's do it. Show these people how stable and ungraceful we are. We'll see. Let's try it. Slide up next to me here. Dude, this thing dwarfs the Titan. Look at how small that boat looks compared to this Titan, or this Bluesky. But I tell you what, when you're in this thing, it doesn't feel, I mean, it feels big, but it doesn't feel that crazy. All right, there you go. Too easy. Easy peasy. You look like the captain up there. I feel like I'm in this itty bitty kayak now. But I tell you what, this thing will spin on a dime. Dude, that's what I like about this Titan. Yeah. Look at the stern on that thing. It just spins circles. As far as control and dexterity, I don't think there's a better paddle kayak on the market than this little Titan. And this is a stock steering. This is no Burley Pro, no Boondocks rudder, just totally stock, and it turns out well. And when you add those upgrades, this boat is just insane. It tracks like an arrow when you want it to track in the wind, and then it turns when you want it to turn. The pedaling position too is very different. On the Bluesky, you felt like you were pedaling down on the pedals. On the Titan, you definitely feel like you're out in front of you. Not saying one's better than the other necessarily, but just a different position. I think if you have trouble getting up and down, that Bluesky is ultra comfy. You can see Dave back there. And we're doing, like I said, 3.5 miles an hour, just kind of an easy kick. So I was just live a little earlier and people were asking me, what would I choose if I had to choose a pedal drive? I was like, man, it's kind of between these two boats, the Bluesky and the Titan 10.5. I like the Titan 10.5 because of the maneuverability and just the fun to paddle. You get in this thing and it's just a good time. Sporty, maneuverable. As far as fishing though, I like the platform. I like the deck space. I like the ergonomics of that boat. I don't know, that's a toughie. I'm glad I don't have to pick just one. But if it was me and I was you, I'd come demo both. It's a huge price jump for the Bluesky, but it comes with a nice rudder, comes with the landing gear, all the things built in. Whereas over here on the Titan, that's all stuff you have to add. If you want to get an upgraded rudder, if you wanted to get rudder lines, if you wanted to get landing gear, that's all upgrades. And really, by the time you price it all out, it's still cheaper to go with the Titan, but it's not as big of a price difference as it looks on paper because the Bluesky comes with all that stuff built on there already. So, all right, Dave, so you've been in both these boats. I mean, you've owned both these boats. Kind of what's your take, man? Give me your feedback.
You know, like I was mentioning with the other gentleman earlier, you can't go wrong with either one. They both have their cons, they both have their pros. Obviously, I have a bad knee. The higher seating on the Bluesky and just the capability of just to stand up real easy, it's a plus for me. I think guys that might have a little bit lower back issues, bad knees, this could be a plus. The speed, The accessibility of the Titan, easy turning, yeah, you can't beat that. That thing turns on a dime. The speed's good on it. You know, like a 10.5. If you're someone that wants to throw it in the back of the truck, get up and go, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How about living with both of them, like transporting them? You have what, a long bed truck you're moving them around in?
6.5 foot bed with the toolbox in the back.
Okay.
So this one I had to end up getting a Boondocks bed extender.
Uh-huh.
I think if I didn't have my toolbox in the back, I could have got away without it. But it just makes it more easier now to transport on this.
Is it a lot harder to load that thing up and move it around to the dock?
I probably load this up maybe now, probably 2 minutes quicker than I did with my Titan 12.
Really?
Yeah. So it's just easier, and then the way I can carry it now, being between both pontoons with the handles on the side, when I'm coming up a ramp, I don't have 140 pounds on one arm. Now I got 140 pounds distributed between two.
Yeah, right. The other thing I noticed, because I've done the same comparison loading the two boats, is where the wheels are located on this one. The fact that they go straight down, the weight of the boat is more centered up on this cart, as opposed to the Titan. It's a little bit further back, so you're feeling more of the weight.
Yeah.
And then now you're splitting the weight between two handles. I actually found that boat easier to move around and to load up, even though it's quite a bit heavier.
Yeah.
So it is more boat, but off the water, I honestly don't find, if you have a pickup truck, I honestly don't find it too much harder to deal with.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then someone that fishes a lot, you know, I think they're gonna kind of get that smile on their face when they're able to be on the side, and you know, just then just turn it to the back. You know,
Oh, that
fish
space.
finder where they're at. You know, cast over. I'm done. You know, now I can just be on my way.
And the other thing is with the flex drive, the motor mount on there, I think it's a $5.99 upgrade. Basically, you turn those paddles into a motor that operates the prop as a motor, and then you can literally have your motor set. You have a little dial. You click your dial, and then you can sit sideways and control the seat control the boat from the seat still.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an interesting idea.
So look forward to that when it comes out.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't played with it on the water.
Yeah.
I think that could be really good.
When Jackson releases that, that's going to be a game breaker right there.
You think you'll be getting one then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the downside is then you got to go to DMV.
Yeah, got to get it registered.
All right, you guys, not much of a video, but like I said, we were just both here. We had the boats. I was like, hey, let's get them on the water. I know you guys enjoy this sort of thing. So there's our takes on a couple of boats. Again, Native Titan, Bluesky. If you guys have any more questions, do me a favor, leave those in the comment sections. If you want to follow Dave or myself, at Headwaters Kayak, at Max Limit Adventures.
Max Limit Adventures on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. It's all under the same name, Max Limit Adventures.
All right, go look him up. He's a new kayak fishing or tournament fisherman. Just finished his first season, and he's kind of been documenting those journeys along the way. So it's kind of a cool thing to follow. Go check him out. All right, guys, until next time, this is Dan wishing you happy paddling. We'll see you on the next one.